Hello, and welcome to DWTT. I'm Gary, and today is my five for the Newcastle game that just was played a few minutes ago. And I'll go through my five players that stand out. And first up in my list of five is Emil Smith-Rowe. Emil Smith-Rowe. Yeah, so nice here to say it twice, right? He had a good game today. I enjoyed it. After the last game, watching him play, you know, we saw kind of it look like not himself as far as how he played, but today we got to see what we've seen before from him. Like I said, another good game. His effort was great. You saw him tracking back on balls, either for defensive purposes or just for shots or passes that needed a little bit more support on him, and he came back, recovered them nicely without turning the ball over. Um, as watching the watch along, one of the things you notice is that he looks like he's spent, and it's only been like 10 minutes into the game. I just think that's the way he is. He created some chances today. The one that was able to get the assist from, that was the one to Mills to Saka, where he took the ball down that left hand side all the way to as close as he could get to the goal line, crossed it back to Saka, who slotted it home quickly underneath the goalie. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, Emil Smith-Rowe is first on my list. Second is Aubameyang. I wanted to see him actually come in. I actually had when I looked at the game, I said, you know what, it'd be nice to see him come in and maybe get 2 goals today, and he did. He did. Probably had an opportunity to get a third goal today, I think, from some of the chances in the first half, where he seemed to lack some confidence, and his hesitation put him in situations where the defense was able to come in and close him out. Hit the crossbar on a shot that there was a little bounce. The defender did get a foot on it as the cross came in, but you expect your striker to be able to put that one home. Hit the post, so I'll give him okay, we can live with that kind of. But in form, we expect that one to go in from where he was in the field in front of the goal. He got the ball out on the left. One of the things in the first half also is that he just didn't look like he wanted to attack. Looked like he had given up, any kind of advantage he had when he got the ball out there. And we're hoping for something different in the second half, and we did. In the second half, we saw, he got that ball out there on the left-hand side and took it down and put that ball, made the defender kind of commit a little bit to the inside, was able to come back outside and slot it, kick it past the goalie on the short side of the goal. Very nice. We've seen that multiple times from him, either on the close side of the goal or the far side, depending on what he wants to do. And that looked vintage for us. We enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun to watch that. That started the ball rolling for Arsenal. And later on, he was able to get another shot in. Had a ball come, Cedric, we'll talk about him a little later, but the pass came in from the goal line and back to him, and he was able to put it home. Good game from Aubameyang. He needed the 2 goals. Nice to see that. And, hopefully we see more, with the lineup that we have. Next up are some players that I was hoping to see what they can do, and hope they can just return from any kind of from the injuries that set them back in either their last game or even more. But Cedric was the first one that we got to see, and it was nice to see him come in and play that right back. And I don't think we noticed anything different. We didn't see a setback in the right back play. We saw a lot of better than the previous day when Mills Amesley was there. But he looked really good today, and it's all Cedric had a really good game today. He was able to tiptoe down that goal line and cross the ball back to Aubameyang for the goal. He looked solid there. He did put a lot of crosses in, which was really nice to see. We saw that in the first half. It was just a really good game for him to come back. And now we know, I believe, hopefully we have an answer as to, if we need a right back, who it can be. And he looked good today. So that was a pleasure to see. Next up is Tierney. After having a little setback, one of the things I just wanted to see from him is just that he comes back in and he's able to be himself. And, I don't think he looked as dominating as he's done in the past, but I think just coming back from the injury and seeing him play, for me, that was good to see. I kind of wanted to see if he was able to go through a whole game, and he was. So that was really nice. Nice to see. It's only going to get better from here out, hopefully, for us. And it's good to see him that he's able to get back into some form, and then hopefully, as we move along, get back to where he was before and fit in a little bit better. I mean, he didn't have a bad game, but I think for me, it was just good to see him back out there, solidifying that left-hand side. It was what we needed. I think him being there, Cedric playing so well, it made it easy for us to have an overall game where we could attack them from both sides, and they didn't know where the ball was going to come from, so they couldn't sit on one side or the other. So that was nice to see. Last up was Partey. After he's been out for a month or so, it was good to see him come back into the side, play in the middle there with Xhaka. And what I saw from him, I was impressed. I liked it. He was able to control the ball and push it forward, which is what we want. That was really nice to see. He helped with the attack, on the right hand side, and ultimately he got the game going. Right, the ball came out to him, as I recall. If I recall, Leno, caught a ball that came in, but got it out. Somehow got it out to Partey. He was able to look up and see Aubameyang out on the left-hand side with a lot of space. He got the ball to him as soon as he could. Aubameyang got that ball and was able to take it forward and put the shot in. And then from there, the game was a little bit in our control, which is what I want to see. So that was great to see. It was good to have him back, and hopefully we see more from him. This is what we want to see going forward, right? We want to see all of our players in there playing. So it was good to see. We pretty much dominated the game. We had, most of the possession, which is what a lot of teams are going to do to us when we were home, and we were able to take advantage of it in the second half. First half, we had some opportunities, but second half, we were able to finish them. So those are my 5. I hope you enjoyed it. You can check me out on Twitter, and I'll be trying to do my 5 after every game. Either the night of or the next day after. So you can check me out on Twitter at Dwtt. And I'd like to leave you with these words. Life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride. All right, come on, you guys.